I think a great thing to do is to ask yourself what your purpose is, what you're trying to achieve at the moment. Because sometimes we don't know why we do the things we do. We haven't set any goals. We're just living on automatic mode, robot mode, just doing what society wants us to do, what our family thinks is right, trying to please everyone so that we don't have to deal with feeling outside the group. And I think this is where a purpose can be very powerful. Maybe trying to think about, like, what is your current purpose? It may be a purpose that you haven't noticed that you have set for yourself, or that you are living. I can mention that one of my big purposes in the last few years has been authenticity. I mentioned this a lot on the channel, trying to be authentic, because I think the purpose of authenticity will lead, like, it will open so many doors to me. Because if I live an authentic life, that means I'm true to myself, I'm true to my values, true to my beliefs. And I'm also honest when I make mistakes. It's just all around being authentic. So that could be a purpose, right? Now, there's also destructive purposes. A purpose could be spreading gossip or learning to be a great manipulator, to manipulate people into wanting, manipulate people into giving you what you want, and by making them believe something that isn't true. I think YouTubers can be great manipulators without knowing it, because when you become a YouTuber, you get access to the YouTube studio, where you get access to your demographics, what kind of views you're getting, what kind of titles and thumbnails are getting the most exposure and getting clicked on. So you become this scientist, or it's very easy to become a scientist, trying to go in the direction where the most views are, the most likes. But I think if we go in this direction mindlessly, just chasing numbers, then we lose purpose. Well, our purpose becomes getting more views, but that's a very empty purpose. It doesn't hold any weight. It doesn't hold any value. It's just a number that goes up. Now, of course, this number going up, then the purpose can become making money from getting these views. And, that is a fine purpose, I guess, trying to secure yourself financially, your family. But you just see time and time and again, if people only chase money, financial status, something is missing. You can just tell. And, there will never be enough money. You see millionaires becoming billionaires, becoming trillionaires, and there's always this next step. It's sort of an illusion. So I get that you need money to stay alive, right? But why not try to find a purpose that aligns with you making enough money to be financially stable, to take care of your family, while doing something that you find interesting. So and that could be anything. It's just, what do you find interesting? You don't have to love it or be passionate about it. I think when you just want passion, you want to be passionate about something. Like, it's very difficult to be passionate about something all the time. That could put a lot of pressure on oneself, trying to be passionate about something all the damn time. But it could be being the best soccer player to ever do it. That could be a purpose if you like playing soccer. I wrote some more things down. It could be becoming a master at playing the guitar. This would also lead to something monetary in the future. Becoming a huge YouTuber. Why not? Pursuing a career you find interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It could be trying to save kids or saving animals. These are all sort of worldly, material purposes. And I mentioned being authentic as a purpose. I think having these kinds of purposes is what is going to make a big difference in your life. It at least made a big difference in mine. I think another great purpose would be growing closer to God, or mending wounds from the past. Because when you find a purpose that's about self-healing or self-improvement, even though that's a dangerous word to use these days, this building of your character, mending wounds, healing past traumas, serving people so that you can serve yourself, and vice versa, learning to serve yourself in the best way in the best possible way, will lead you down the right path where you will obtain all the financial goals, purposes, and all the and like the right career, the right hobbies, the right friends, being able to create a family because you have healed yourself. So I think that's what I'm trying to say, even though I'm not making it easy to understand, is that I think your purpose should be healing and understanding yourself. And by that route, finding what your purpose should be on this earth. I just had to cut off the video, but to get back on track, I just think it's important to realize what is your current purpose. Do you have some sort of unconscious purpose? Are you living a life just doing stuff just because? Then it can be very powerful to set this intentional purpose. In the past, I used to be this robot, and I noticed that my purpose was trying to save everybody. And that was destroying me because I can't save everybody. And when I met some people that I could not save, yeah, it's kind of an illusion, right? Then it destroyed me because I couldn't live up to my purpose. I couldn't fulfill my purpose. And that destroyed me. So I had to come out of that illusion. But I didn't know that my purpose was trying to save everyone and just sacrifice myself every time I had the opportunity. So that was a very tough lesson to learn. But I wasn't conscious about that. So I think this video is trying to tell you to maybe think about, look at your actions and what are they saying? What are you trying to achieve with the actions you're currently doing? Are they destructive? Are they building to something great? Are they very simple things you do, but you do them every day, but you expect a different result? So again, a very difficult topic, but the main thing being is that sometimes we just act like robots, just doing stuff. We don't know why we're doing them. And then sometimes we just feel miserable and we don't know why. But 99.9% of the time, we can actually take action. We can change our narrative. We can change our purpose. And we can become something new, set a new path. But I think that requires that we sit down, we think about, what am I doing in my life right now? And then we can make the change. And it's not going to just make everything magical overnight. It's about changing the course, changing direction, setting a new path, which will ultimately lead you to where you want to go. But if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what your purpose is, then how can you ever expect to end up in the place you want to be? Yeah. So that was today's topic. In other news, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. And I don't really get it. I just started sharing these videos and now there's almost 1,000 of you guys. And I thought about doing something, and what I could come up with was doing an AMA, Ask Me Anything. So I made this community post here on YouTube. I'll try to link it, or you can just find it on my channel under community tab, where you can post your question and just try to keep it respectable. Don't ask me anything you wouldn't want to answer yourself, I guess. And I'll try to answer it. And if we get enough questions, I can make a video about it and post it very soon. And I just want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. It's been amazing to see. It's been terrifying. But I just see so many genuine, lovely people on here. So many brothers and a few sisters. So it's an honor to host this channel, and it's very lovely that people want to hear my thoughts. Most of the time I just talk a lot, and sometimes there's something nice, some nice thoughts come along, and you guys comment and share your own journey and thoughts, and it's just so nice. It's exactly how I want it to be. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love all you guys. So honored to be able to do this. Yes, that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.